We're off! Oh, what a neat little motorcycle! Hello Team Powersports fans, and welcome to Season 2 of the TPS Motovlog. We've been on a little bit of hiatus through the winter months, not because I don't like riding in the wintertime, but because there's not enough daylight after work for me to go and record these videos for you. So, with no further ado, check out today's bike review. This is the all-new 2020 Yamaha MT-03. It's actually based on the Yamaha R3 design with the MT styling, no fairings except for these small fairings here, which doesn't look like that actually goes to anything, but it's really cool. And look at that headlight. Man, Michael Bay can eat your heart out. That looks like something straight out of those Michael Bay Transformers movies. I like it. This is the, what would you call it, matte silver, and they have some weird name, ice fluid or whatever, for the red wheels, which doesn't make sense. But you know what? That neon red with that ghost gray, I love it, you love it. That is one attractive looking motorcycle. Now, I have listened to you, the TPS fans. Y'all told me last season I was a little long-winded in the product descriptions of these things, so I'm not going to spend all day talking about every little thing on the motorcycle. I'm just going to get on it and do a little bit of riding. Woo! Check this out. I love that they went with the new dashboard from Yamaha here on this thing. It looks like a gear position indicator, which is always cool. Gas, digital tach, digital speed, integrated start switch. Horn, of course, is adorable. And this is equipped with anti-lock brakes. Looks like we've also got their little LED turn signals. Very cool. Let's see what it do. Now you might find this just a little bit hard to believe, but I've actually never rode an R3 out on the street, so I do want to just give this a little figure eight or two around the parking lot. It feels very light. I do like the seating position. I can feel where the back seat is. When I'm sitting comfortably, it kind of bumps up against my lower back. My legs are very comfortably locked in here underneath the gas tank. Yeah. So, let's see how she do. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's just the way I like it. Very nice, very smooth. So, the Yamaha MT-03 is a 320cc parallel twin engine, meaning two cylinders next to each other. Which is awesome because the parallel twin versus like a single cylinder 300 or 320 like this one is would not really wind up the way this does. So if this is your first motorcycle, or maybe your first motorcycle in a while, or you're just wanting something that's fun to play around with, the MT-03 really winds up. It looks like I have a 12,500 RPM redline, so it really gives you a lot of that RPM range to play with. And we're off! Oh, what a neat little motorcycle! So honestly, the seating position is very comfortable for a sports or standard sport. Yamaha calls their naked class a hyper naked. But my feet are actually in front of the seat. I don't know, y'all probably can't see that, but they're not tucked back like they would be on a super sport motorcycle. The seat's nice and wide. I wouldn't say that it's the most comfortable seat that I've ever sat on, but for the type of motorcycle that this is, especially being a smaller displacement, what you would consider an entry-level motorcycle, it's very comfortable. The handlebars are exactly that. They are on a bar with risers coming off of the triple tree here, so I'm not really having to lean over uncomfortably. My back is arched forward, but not in the sense that I'm not all the way over the thing like a super sport bike would be. Wow, it's really nice, really fun. And I just wish I had some crazy corners around here to show y'all this, because it is, it just if I think about going to the left or the right, it just goes left or right. Great acceleration. I mean, you're not going to have any trouble at all getting up to speed, merging into traffic. Even if traffic is going well above the posted speed limit. Dang. I love the shape of the tank. Just everything about it, honestly. This is a really well put together little motorcycle. I'm having a lot of fun with it. There's just something about a little motorcycle like this MT-03 that it can't not put a smile on my face. Which is, that's true for nearly all the motorcycles that I've had a chance to ride. Dang. I really like that. Okay. So now, let's take a moment and reflect. The styling is awesome. I love that finally the MT class, like the MT-07 and the MT-09, formerly the FZ series, has a starter or commuter class companion to that lineup. It's very, very attractive motorcycle. One thing I did notice is that the a lot of entry-level motorcycles, you're not going to get the inverted suspension, which is going to reduce unsprung weight. It's something you find on like a super sport motorcycle or a more high-end motorcycle, and this has it, and I think that I can probably attribute a lot of that flickability, that very light steering feel, to just a superb suspension setup. I love that headlight style. It is completely awesome. I like that they've tucked the horn right there underneath the headlight. And look at these. I wonder what that... Hang on, let's see what that looks like. Oh, yes. Just like how the R6 and R1 have those little accent lights, that is just mean looking. I like that. Yeah. And here's what I was saying earlier. The foot pegs are actually in front of the seat as opposed to tucked up and back, giving you more of a standard style riding position. And see how the handlebars are kind of up and back as opposed to clip-ons like you'd have on a super sport motorcycle. It's really nice. Great for a starter bike, great for a commuter bike, great for somebody who just wants to get out on the weekend and have a little bit of fun. I give the MT-03 my stamp of approval. That's going to be it for the TPS Motovlog TPS fans. Thanks for watching, and if you want to check out this bike or any of the other awesome products that we have, you can find us here in the dealership at 222 US 70 East in Garner, North Carolina, or on the web, www.team-powersportsgarner.com, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, #TPSNC, and our @ is Team Powersports. Hopefully, we will catch you here at the dealership or on the web. We will see you next time, TPS fans.